so good to be back here in South Carolina, home of the Gamecocks.
The iron Keyshawn soars in from the weak side, however, and flushes that done.
There it is.
Driven hard, the Gamecocks will take the series against their rival.
Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to Gamecock Insider, our first episode of 2026. I'm your host, Eric Scott. Today on the show, we'll get into some basketball coverage. We'll also be talking some Gamecock football, and we'll take a peek at the history of the Carolina women's soccer program, the building block from startup all the way to national power. But as we get things started, again, it's a new calendar year. That means the start of SEC play for men's and women's basketball. And for the Gamecocks, they know it's time to earn it.
Earned. A 6-letter word that separates the ones who want it from the ones who take it. It's built in sweat, forged in moments when the world says no. And you choose to answer anyway. This season, doubt has crept around every corner. Close games, tough breaks, nights where victory slipped away by inches. We don't run from the fight. We run toward it. Because now comes the gauntlet. And in a league where nothing is promised, everything is earned.
Yes, Lamont Paris' squad is trying to earn their success this season. You have to do that in a league as difficult as the SEC. That means finding ways to compete and maybe even win some road games. South Carolina didn't pick up an SEC road win a season ago. On their first road trip of 2026, however, that history was erased. Let's head to Baton Rouge and take a look at a red-hot start that leads to a victory.
The Gamecocks are in Baton Rouge. It's game number 2 of the SEC for both these programs.
It's never too early to build that resume, as these two teams know.
Man, neither can afford an 0-2 start in conference. This is massive.
Have fun, man. We got time back, man. But let's get one tonight, man. Hey, earn it up, 1, 2, 3. Earn it.
Elijah Strong. Man, Strong, the hot hand, keeps it going. Elijah Strong, the transfer from Boston College, has ignited the South Carolina offense since they put him in the starting 5. South Carolina has 50 points in the first half, their most in any half this season. 20 points, leading score up and under, and that's a grown man move by Elijah Strong.
Ellis in the corner, 3 ball up, and good!
The cold-blooded freshman, they've been waiting for that. Mike looking like his pops in South Carolina. An enormous statement made by Lamont Paris here in Baton Rouge.
So that makes the Gamecocks 1-1 in SEC play, and we'll be touching base on more men's basketball coverage a little later on in the program. That includes, right now, on the Prisma Health injury update for Carolina, Krista Sandico has been out with a sprained ankle since the calendar turned to 2026. Gamecocks hoping to get their biggest player back in the rotation very soon. On the women's side, similar problem as far as an ankle injury for Tania Latson. And she is, of course, one of Carolina's best scoring options, and Dawn Staley hopes to have her back soon as well. That's your injury update, and it's brought to you, as always, by the official team physicians of the Gamecocks, Prisma Health. And we are back with more of Gamecock Insider in just a moment from Learfield.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and by Backstreet's Grill. Join us every Thursday at Backstreet's Grill on Divine Street for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 p.m. Visit backstreetsgrill.com to learn more about their unique food and drink options.
I know what it takes to build a winning team, and I see that shining brightly every day in our long-standing partnership with Prisma Health. As our official team physicians, Prisma's commitment to helping our players achieve their best gives us an advantage every time we take the court. Prisma is illuminating a better view of health from every angle for all of our Gamecock athletes and for the communities across South Carolina and beyond. There's nobody our team trusts more, as together we see a healthy, hopeful way forward.
Gamecock fans, Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP game day experience this basketball season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be Cocky's game day guest. Winners will receive a special invitation to Coach's radio show, tickets to that weekend's game, hotel accommodations, and the unique opportunity to join Cocky on the sideline during pregame. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Cocky's game day guest is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, here for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here.
Right now, in Colonial Life Arena. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together, no matter what.
And to lift each other up, both in support and celebration.
And the Gamecocks win!
So, if you're a Colonial Life policyholder,
business owner, community partner,
or a fellow fan,
thank you.
Because you make this house
our home.
Welcome.
We're back on Gamecock Insider. And while the college football season may be at its conclusion with the national championship just around the corner, there's still lots of focus in the offseason on roster building and roster retention. And for the Gamecocks, no bigger priority than the quarterback position. And the good news is the Gamecocks got the news they were looking for. Lenore Sellers, he's going to stay in Garnet and Black.
Home isn't a place you find, it's a place that finds you. Last season, it didn't end how we wanted. It didn't end how I wanted. I know what I left out there. I know what I'm capable of. That's why I'm not running from it. I'm running toward it. Because I believe in the staff. I believe in this locker room. I believe in the state, this team, this place. 2026 isn't about coming back. It's about finishing. About doing it louder, stronger, together.
Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide. This ain't something that you should decide. Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide. This ain't something that you should decide.
Boy, that is big news indeed for Shane Beamer and really all Gamecock Nation. Number 16 will be under center once again when the 2026 season rolls around. And you know what? Some other great news coming this way as well. Dylan Stewart's coming back. Nick Harbor's coming back. Mazio Bennett, Donovan Murph, Vakari Swain, J.R. Johnson, Shed Surratt, and many others also have announced their intentions to remain Gamecocks for the upcoming season. We're back with more of the Gamecock Insider in just a moment from Learfield.
Right now, get 1.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants. Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here.
Right now, in Colonial Life Arena. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together, no matter what.
And to lift each other up, both in support and celebration.
And the Gamecocks win!
So, if you're a Colonial Life policyholder,
business owner, community partner,
or a fellow fan,
thank you.
Because you make this house
our home.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Good hard work has earned Bowen Carpenter the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the men's golf team, Bowen is a sport and entertainment management major at South Carolina. This week's Academic Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Surveying, crossing up, finds Edwards. Pulls up at the free throw line, no. And that one spiked back into a Pitney Lion defender and put in by her teammate.
But you got to like that extra effort you got from Joyce Edwards.
And Edwards is there again to give back to McDaniel. And one, hoop, and horn.
That's your Sansbury. Did you see that play? How about Joyce Edwards with not one but two assists in that clip, one in the most unique of fashions as she helps the Carolina Gamecock women's program in so many ways, not just in scoring and rebound. Let's talk some Gamecock women's soccer right now. This program has two names that really are synonymous with it, and that is the husband and wife duo. Shelly Smith's the head coach, Jamie Smith, her husband, is the assistant coach. They have built a monster program for the Gamecocks. When they took it over, it was in far different shape, and recently the Gamecock video programs had an opportunity to look back at the history of what the Smiths have done with the Gamecock women's soccer program.
Take us back to the beginning. What did the program look like 25 years ago when you got here?
That same group that kind of came in and believed in 07 to start and propel us forward. And I just remember their determination, their heart, and a lot of them may have been a little overlooked in the recruiting process, had a little chip on their shoulder, and they all came together, and by the time they were seniors, with the help of some really talented players that came in as well behind them, they won an SEC championship for the first time.
South Carolina wins its first SEC championship.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, what I'm most proud of is seeing these players, these people grow in the program, and when they graduate, they're ready to be successful past their time here. Whatever their passion is, they've been successful in what they want to pursue, and that's what I'm most proud of, watching them take what they've learned here, not just in the soccer program, but at this university, and then jumped in the professional world and been successful.
And then, like you said, those that go on and be successful in whatever they're doing, or great moms, I mean, they just, all the things that they learn here as a student athlete, like you just watch them with their kids or their families and you're like, they're just killing it.
We started the tailgates before games way back, just so that the families could feel a part of what we were trying to cultivate here with a big family where everyone's a part of the program. They got to know each other, they could get closer, and just have a place where they felt, okay, well, I come to town, we can all gather. and kind of a family reunion, I guess, type of thing.
A special year, obviously a 30th year of the program, and a big thank you to you guys to making this such a nice occasion for all the families to come into town.
I've always felt this school, this university, did an amazing job for all students, that they love their time here. The pride, the school pride, the fans that come out to support all the sports here at South Carolina. I mean, there's just a special feeling about the school, the camaraderie, the pride here that I had never witnessed where I'd come from before. So it's been a special place, and the fans and the people that we get to work with day in and day out, the people I have worked under, and the AD, it's been a really special time and place here. Thank you so much, Gamecock Nation, for all your support.
It's been a great 25 years. Go Gamecocks. That's great. What, you don't like that?
Thank you so much, Gamecock Nation, for all your support.
It's been a great 25 years, and I probably won't be alive the next 25.
I have to get to
Got it. This is for real now.
Thank you, Gamecock Nation, for all your support.
It's been a great 25 years. Here's to a couple more, a lot more. What am I saying? Oh, right.
Thank you, Gamecock Nation, for all your support.
It's been a great 25 years, and we're not done yet.
Go Gamecocks.
All right, you good? Got it?
Not me.
All
No,
right,
you
I
did
didn't
it.
have to
Good
do
job.
it.
Perfect.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that was fun. You guys killed it.
Thank you.
I know what it takes to build a winning team, and I see that shining brightly every day in our long-standing partnership with Prisma Health. As our official team physicians, Prisma's commitment to helping our players achieve their best gives us an advantage every time we take the court. Prisma is illuminating a better view of health from every angle for all of our Gamecock athletes and for the communities across South Carolina and beyond. There's nobody our team trusts more, as together we see a healthy, hopeful way forward.
Lease a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for $279 a month for 39 months with $42.78 due at signing. Toyota, let's go places.
Morning, Carl. Usual?
Yeah.
Your oldest was in here the other day. Said the two of you took a trip down to my neck of the woods. How'd that go?
You might as well give me one of those Carolina cars while you're at it.
I knew I'd like that one.
Yeah.
There you go, my friend.
Thanks.
Hey, Carl. Congratulations.
See you tomorrow, Freddie.
You bet.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everybody. It's time for our Terminix Pest Player of the Week. For the Gamecock men's basketball program, you look at the name Elijah Strong, and a guy who in his first year in this basketball program, first year in Garnet and Black, has proven himself to be instant offense. He can put up points in a hurry, and boy, that was obvious against LSU, a new career high. 30 points for Elijah, and that came in only 25 minutes of action, a perfect 4 for 4 from three-point territory. So congratulations to Elijah Strong, who is our Terminix Pest Player of the Week. As you know, if you watch this show regularly, Gamecocks Plus has been working through a documentary series featuring the Black Magic team from Gamecock football lore. Episode 2, now live. Let's take a quick sneak peek.
Well, it's probably the first real frenzy that I can remember other than
maybe when we won the ACC championship back in the late 60s. It wasn't as big then as it was because of media and all that stuff. But yeah, people were excited. This place, even today, as much as we love this city and everything and all the people in it and all, if this university athletic program does well, Columbia becomes a much more popular place to be. It is a big old college town with a lot of fun, a lot of energy. You see more garnet shirts, black shirts, white shirts, or whatever. You see more Carolina Fanalia. And that's good for business, it's good for the community, good for the university.
Black Magic, you can't imagine the black shirts and the Black Magic t-shirts and the sales of black gear in Columbia. I mean, it was a cottage industry. Fire ants, the Black Magic, the 2001 theme that's still played. I mean, there are so many things about that 84 team that to this day are still part of the South Carolina football culture.
While the players loosen up, the band is warming up. And outside the stadium, another Gamecock tradition is taking place. Tailgating South Carolina style. Fans arrive hours early for pregame festivities.
I was a fan of another team, but I have been convinced that this is the greatest school in the world, and I love it.
If it ain't USC, it ain't football.
Enjoyment and being together with family and friends and tailgating, and I just like Carolina football. I like football.
Well, I think the Black Magic ended up coming from Coach Morrison when he wore all black. I remember that people started wearing black on campus, and I think people were even talking about buying black cars back then. You know, it was quite something, but that season was magical on top of Black Magic.
This is fun. This is not the Carolina football that I have known since I started watching.
The '84 Gamecocks put the whole state of South Carolina in a better frame of mind. Everybody was happy, everybody was upbeat, everybody was optimistic, everybody was saying, we deserve this and we deserve more. Let's keep it going.
Every week the momentum built, and every week there was more excitement.
Fast forward, just went on the road and beat NC State in a close game up in Raleigh, and so they're 8-0 now, coming back home. They're ranked 5th in the country. South Carolina is. They're facing, I think, number 11, Florida State, coached by Bobby Bowden, which by that time, Florida State was a national brand. They were a great program, competing for national championships. ABC announced that they were going to make that the national game of the week. It was actually the first time that there was a nationally televised broadcast from Williams-Brice Stadium. Any other broadcast before that had been regional.
As the hometown folks welcome their team, the Gamecocks of South Carolina. Hello again, everybody. I'm Keith Jackson along with Frank Broyle. Frank, this has got it. My goodness, can you believe the enthusiasm that exists in the Midlands of the state of South Carolina?
Black Magic.
Black Magic.
Black Magic. Black Magic. The man in black. Fire ant defense. There were just all sorts of things for fans to hang their hat on and get interested in and excited about.
We're ready for the kickoff. South Carolina in the garnet uniforms. They'll appear red to you. Scott Hegler will kick it off. 3 deep people.
Make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Plus so you can get a look at that great feature on the Black Magic team. And even right now, another option for you, episode 1 is now streaming on the Gamecocks Online YouTube page as well. So that's another avenue for you to check out that initial episode of that series. We're back with more of Gamecock Insider in just a moment from Learfield.
When the South Carolina women's basketball team makes 3 3-pointers in a game, you'll score a free 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tender the next day at Hardee's. Simply download the Gamecocks app, show the Hardee's cashier the app offer, and enjoy hand-breaded tender deliciousness. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer brought to you by your friends at Hardee's. Participating Columbia and Spartanburg area restaurants only. Hardee's, Goodness in the making.
Morning, Carl. Usual?
Yeah.
Your oldest was in here the other day. Said the two of you took a trip down to my neck of the woods. How'd that go?
You might as well give me one of those Carolina cars while you're at it.
I knew I'd like that one.
Yeah.
There you go, my friend.
Thanks.
Hey, Carl. Congratulations.
See you tomorrow, Freddie.
You bet.
Gamecock fans, Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP game day experience this basketball season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be Cocky's game day guest. Winners will receive a special invitation to Coach's radio show, tickets to that weekend's game, hotel accommodations, and a unique opportunity to join Cocky on the sideline during pregame. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Cocky's game day guest is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, here for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
Welcome.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and by Backstreet's Grill. Join us every Thursday at Backstreet's Grill on Devine Street for Carolina calls from 7 to 8 p.m. Visit backstreetsgrill.com to learn more about their unique food and drink options.
We're back to wrap things up on this week's edition of Gamecock Insider. Time for our On the Road section, brought to you by our friends at Toyota. Let's go places. Gamecock men's basketball, a 2-game road swing, 2 separate trips, but still 2 games in a row away from Colonial Life Arena. That'll be Wednesday night in Fayetteville, Arkansas, Bud Walton Arena, to take on John Calipari and the Razorbacks. And then on Saturday, we head over to take on the Auburn Tigers. Meanwhile, for the women's basketball team, they'll step out of SEC play next Sunday to visit Coppin State. That is on the road. And again, it's brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And that'll wrap things up for us on this week's edition of Gamecock Insider. I'm Derek Scott. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.